It got weird. I mean, we've seen this coming for a while now, but it's really crazy how much has changed just in the last week, and how a week ago I was saying, I was going to keep my distance, I was going to work from home. I was still hoping that I was going to be able to at least go out a little bit, patronize some bars and cafes that I wanted to make sure to still give some business. And then like a day later, even after saying that and posting that on YouTube, I was immediately like, no, I think I'm going to have to stay home for a while. Thankfully stocked up, feeling pretty good about that. But here we are. As of last night, we are under lockdown officially. Well, as of noon today. So about an hour now, 2 hours ago, we went on lockdown here in Paris. It's March 17th at 2:13 p.m. At noon, we went under lockdown officially. Last night, we went for our last stroll. It's really good. I'm outside. Definitely feels weird to be out and about.
I thought you were talking to me. I don't know.
I am always talking to you, One last long walk to stretch the legs. Trying to take advantage of the fact that we could go for just an easy walk, staying away from crowds, staying away from people, getting outside, getting some fresh air, and streaming. We streamed last night. Obviously, the tone of the stream wasn't quite as jovial as it normally would be. It was kind of weird, and I feel that an obligation as well to try and get what little good information I feel confident handing out there. It was very nice to take a stroll down the river, see Notre Dame for probably the last time in the next few weeks, if not maybe a couple months, before I get to see my favorite church again. So it was really nice to go for a stroll and be able to share that, and to be able to see Pouchon and Kate one last time, obviously, before, this lockdown took effect. We kind of expected it to happen. Macron was very clearly pissed off at the way people handled their freedom the other day, and so it was kind of you saw it coming one way or another. We were headed this way one way or another. So what does that mean? What does the lockdown mean? Basically, today I went for my last run this morning without paperwork, but I'll still be able to exercise with one of these. This is a document that the government made available to us today that they said they were going to make available yesterday, but basically it's a permit. Or it's a kind of an honor system, an official honor system, where you fill out your name, birthday, address, and then one of these acceptable reasons to be out. You check the box. So we're allowed to go out to do anything that we have to for work that's absolutely necessary. There's also a list of, commercial things that you can do as far as going out buying food, going to the pharmacy, getting necessary repairs done, anything like that. Going out for your health. If you have a family member who's in dire need, or somebody who's got kids, or there's somebody that you really need to go help, you can go out for that. And then of course, the thing that I'm most grateful for personally, that I wasn't sure was going to be possible, is that we're allowed to go out for short, nearby exercise. So theoretically, I should still be able to go for runs, which is really good. It's unfortunate that, that's great actually. That's really nice to know. I was kind of worried, so I was getting a bunch of extra runs in the last couple days just in case. Also, for the people that keep asking, because I know you're concerned, Gustav will get out for walks, don't worry. Richard's already printed off a whole stack of these, and you're allowed to take your dog out for a walk. You just can't go with anybody. And this is something that I've had a few friends that they're having a hard time accepting this because they want to go for a run with their significant other or whatever, but the government doesn't want you meeting up with other people while you're out. The whole idea is to stay away from each other, to not come into contact with people and potentially pass the disease along. So you can't go for a run with your boyfriend or girlfriend, and you also, weirdly, it's kind of weird, you can't go for a walk with your dog with somebody else as well. So even if you live together, the government doesn't know. They don't know for sure if you live together, so they're trying to keep people separate. So you'll have to take turns walking Gustav, Richard, and Elise, sorry to say. But that said, at least we have the freedom to get out, get a little bit of fresh air, and we're not going to be completely sequestered. But they did move the army into Paris yesterday, apparently. I have a number of friends that took photos or saw army vehicles coming into the city, and the president even said the army would be helping yesterday, that they'd be helping move sick people and whatever. But they're here to help keep things calm, I'm sure. So that happened. I also got this letter from my medical insurance, which is really weird, saying that it was just surreal. It's just a normal thing. They're saying my care is being transferred to somewhere else, and it's just kind of weird to get a letter like that. So that's kind of what's going on. I don't know exactly, obviously don't know how long this is going to last. It's unprecedented. We don't know what's going on. It's nice that Macron did get on TV and kind of give some direction last night. I think that people are going to take it seriously, and I'm personally, like I said, I'm grateful. I'm ready for this. I feel like I'm ready to make the most of it, to make sure that I've got a lot, of work I can do from here. We're getting the book done, the edits are in and applied, and we're basically, as soon as I finish with this epilogue, we can start working on the layout. My sister's going to be putting together a cover in the next week, and that should help us to be able to put that out there and start taking pre-orders. There are going to be some hang-ups, obvious hang-ups with the physical copies, but we'll get the ebooks out to people as soon as we can, and then the physical copies will follow, of course. But like even Amazon was able to deliver. This has been sitting here for a while. This is at the Peloton for me. But this I ordered yesterday? I think I ordered this yesterday, and it wasn't supposed to come until tomorrow. And one of the things in here, this feels pretty heavy. If there's a book in here, that wasn't even supposed to come for a week, which means that Amazon rush delivered this, which is really nice of them. I don't know what's going to happen with that either. Is Amazon going to be able to continue delivering? We were also curious to know whether or not we'd be able to keep ordering food. Are there going to be some restaurants that are able to still make and deliver food, even if you can't go to the restaurant? Krishan and I got pizza last night because we're kind of we want to save our stores, we want to save the pasta and everything we've been buying for as long as possible. And again, I want to support local businesses and hopefully trust that they're not coughing into our pizza. And it was good. We had a good pizza last night. But this is crazy. So this is everything I ordered. AeroPress filters, very important. I was worried that I might run out of those, so glad to have another 350 of these. I'm not going to run out of AeroPress filters anytime soon. The main concern really is coffee. We're probably going to run out of coffee as we go. This is the book that I ordered because I figured why not work on my French while I'm here. This is an updated version of a book that I had in high school and then I kept with me in college. 501 French verbs if you want to know how to conjugate verbs, which is a real issue when you're learning French. Not the easiest thing to do sometimes. This book, highly recommended. And it smells like a new book too. J'adresse, tu adresses, il adresse, nous adressons, vous adressez, ils adressent. I don't know, I'm just practicing on camera. And then, last but not least, I got a new webcam. So the thing is that, a couple things. One, I've been streaming more on Twitch. So if you want to come hang out, I'm going to be playing video games. We'll find some other stuff to do probably. It doesn't have to all be video games, but I'm just trying to keep things, light and fun, and I'm stuck inside. I have a setup here, which we're going to do. I'll probably do a chateau tour. I've been meaning to do a chateau. I don't know when this thing stopped recording, but at least we all know that it, is still being a jerk. Great. Delightful camera. I did manage to do laundry today, so I've got a bunch of laundry sitting here. So that was good. I took out recycling and went and did glass recycling too, which is separate. You've got your recycling bins, and then the glass goes into a separate bin outside. I'm gonna probably do a deep clean of this place over the next couple of days, just because I can and I should. I've been wanting to get a little bit even cleaner in here, and I might even take apart the staircase because I lost my license plate over the other side. Some of you will remember the license plate, most of you won't. So I'll be sure to share that here with you soon. I also don't know if this cut out before I finished opening stuff, but this was from Susan. Thank you very much for sending this canteen. I've just been throwing it a lot. And I don't think I caught most of the throwing on camera, but it's kind of fun to toss around. And it'll keep me nice and hydrated during quarantine. It's really nice. Thank you. But I'll be hanging out online a whole bunch more over the course of the next few weeks. That's why I got, the camera. I'm going to be on Twitch a bunch, but I'll try to post on YouTube more. I'll probably post a little bit more on Instagram as well because my photo of the day is going to be boring as can be for the next few weeks. So I'll be sure to post some old photos from Paris and who knows where else. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just going to try and be a little bit more active on the internet because otherwise I'm just going to be sitting here not doing a whole lot. And of course, if you want to join me on Twitch, this twitch.tv/Jay Swanson. On Instagram, I have no idea what's gonna end up happening there. And then of course I'll be here and I'll be posting, and you're not alone, we're not alone. Even though we need to be keeping our distance, even though we need to be giving each other a wide berth for a while and making sure that we're not coming into contact with each other, that doesn't mean that we can't enjoy the presence of one another on the internet. So I'm also going to be working pretty hard to get the Discord server up and running. Patrons, you'll be getting a preview of that fairly soon, and then everyone else will get access to it in the not too distant future. It's where we'll be hanging out online, but also while streaming and everything else. And The camera keeps cutting out because that's the thing. I need to send it in for like warranty, a checkup of some sort to see why it's doing this to me all the time. But I can't, so I'll have to deal with this. I don't remember. I'm gonna sit down and edit this. If I missed anything important, I'll throw it in right after this. But take care of yourself. Keep your distance from other people. We can still hang out this way via the internet. But otherwise, keep your hangouts. Keep your hangouts digital. Keep them virtual. And then obviously, you're not in this alone. We're in this together. Everybody's in this together. And I think that's part of the reason that I feel like I've got my chin up and I'm feeling okay about the whole thing. Because honestly, at the end of the day, we're going to get through this. Don't know how exactly, don't know what it's going to look like. But I feel like we're going to get through this. And just want to keep a positive outlook on the whole thing. So yeah, more to come. I'll see you on here again here in the very near future. But if you want to hang out more immediately, I'll be on Twitch a lot this week, I have a feeling. So that's twitch.tv/Jay Swanson. Join me over there. You can see how the new camera and the fancy software is working. And aside from that, I'll see you bright and early here again one of these mornings soon. Stay safe.